All right, so since we released routes, one of the most popular requests has been for to add workouts to routes. So that, like outside, if you have a workout loaded up on your bike computer, you can do a workout during a route. So there's a couple new things here to do this before we show you that. But the first thing is that you can now schedule routes. So on your calendar, you click the plus and you can browse routes. And you'll search for your route, whatever it might be, and select it, and it gets added to your calendar. You can also now add routes to events. So if you're scheduling a race or a ride and you want to create the event, if it's outdoor or virtual, you can select the route here or add a workout, of course, and you can also previously, as you could, create a group ride for the event. Um, so that's two ways to use routes, two new ways to use routes and schedule routes. And as I mentioned, you can also now add workouts to routes. So when you open any route now, what you'll see is this attach workout action. And when you click it, you get your workout browser. And I have a test workout here. It's just 9 minutes. I'm going to attach that. But also you can hit this little eye icon and preview the workout. So that workout's kind of boring, obviously, but these are all workouts that I have here. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this 9 minute endurance workout. And this is a route I made from Ride Anywhere Auto Generate. It's just a random route. There's really nothing special about it. You can see that the workout's attached by this little paper clip and this green card. And I have this is on my local machine, so I have my trainer simulator. Just ignore that for right now. But I'm gonna hit start ride. And what happens here is when a workout's attached, a new default view will load that replaces the 3D fly through with the elevation chart and then puts the interval power overview here. And you know what? That's not a very interesting exercise because it's just one interval. But just like our regular workout intervals, you would see your intervals here and your power related to that. Now you see the power is just straight here because this is the trainer simulator that I use for testing. But this would be your power. This was mimicking your power. So when you are doing a workout in a route, you are following the route and following the terrain. So you're going to feel the climbs, you're going to feel the surface friction, and all the details of a simulated route. And you have a workout going. So your goal is to, just like in the outdoors, try to modulate your power to hit your target intervals. Now, another requested feature was to be able to enter ERG mode while doing a workout on a route. And the way this works is if you're on a trainer and you flip to ERG mode, the virtual gearing will be disabled because it doesn't work in ERG mode. There's no point of having gearing when you're in ERG mode because you're just at a set power for your trainer. But you'll notice that the power locks on because we're in ERG mode, and the physics of the world still exists such that you're putting out the target power here of 163 watts, and that is feeding into the physics engine and giving you the same speed that you would have gotten if you were hitting this target without ERG mode. So there's no cheating here. It's all the same physics. All this does is lock your power to the workout interval while you're in the workout and the route. So you'll still see your, you're going through the map and everything, and you're going through the elevations. And when you hit a climb, your speed is going to decrease, obviously, or if you hit a descent, it's going to increase, even though you're in the ERG mode and you're in a locked power, because the physics here are at play. So you can see I'm in a flat right now and my speed increased, and I'm about to hit this little bit of a climb. So you should see the speed decrease as I hit this climb. Okay, it's decreasing a little there. And so that is the workout attached to a route. Now let me see, I think this will work. The way that the timing works for workouts on routes is your activity ends when your route ends. This is a little bit different than some other platforms out there. Some platforms just put you back into the loop if it's a loop. Right now, routes are the source of truth for your duration. And so when your route ends, your entire activity will end. However, if your workout ends, your route will continue so you can complete the route. So when you add a workout to a route, you're going to want to make sure your workout is the proper length for that route. We may change that based on user feedback, but that's how it is now. So let me see, I haven't actually tested the skip function. I forgot to test this, but I'm going to skip to the end of the workout to mimic the workout being completed. There you go. So the workout just completed because this was one interval, and it says workout complete, keep riding to finish the route. Okay, and obviously we have the zoom function here. You can zoom in while that was chugging along. And then everything else is functional here. You can switch to your views depending on what you prefer. And yeah, so largely that is workouts on routes. And also in this release, oh, by the way, if you haven't seen it, we have support for breathing apparatus. So if you have a device, right now we only support TimeWare, but if you have a breathing device, you can get all this rich breathing data in your workout. So that's a relatively new feature. But also in this release, we now have Garmin integration. So not only do we have Wahoo, but now you can have Garmin, and you can push workouts and plans to Garmin, and then you can also pull completed rides from Garmin into RideCave if, for example, you want to do an analyze or planning or what have you for your fitness. So that's workouts with routes and some additional features.